Hey guys, today I have a bunch of cartridges that I got from Galaxy of Games. They're providing me with things to work on so that I can make videos of broken crap, right? So, they gave me these cartridges, various state, and we're going to try them and see if they work. Apparently they don't work, that's why I've got them. But I'm going to fix them, or attempt to fix them. So I'll leave a link to the Galaxy Games in my description, or go with galaxyof.games. But let's pick one and go. We'll start with the more expensive of them and see how it goes. I mean, kind of as expected, does a lot of nothing. So let's try the next one. A lot of nothing. Mario Kart. Nada. Okay. And then this last one was just kind of a random cart that we threw in here. So let's see if it even works or what it is. I looked at the label on it and I think it's Mario World. That's what I think it is. Oh gosh, go in. Okay. Oh, cool. So this one does work. Start. Oh, wow. It's been a long time since I played this one. Anyway, this one does work. It just needs a new shell, apparently. So, since that one works, and I forget what this is over. Top Gun. Let's do Top Gun first. We'll give it a good cleaning. Try it again. If that doesn't work, then we'll go from there. We'll get out the microscope, start hunting traces or something. Let's clean off. I'm not expecting this to be like the last video where it's just like, oh, I cleaned the traces, everything's happy. It works. So I expect this to be a little more work, a little more involved. Otherwise, I don't think I would have them here. It's still a little garbled on the Nintendo. And it still doesn't work. Okay, so let's get the microscope out and we'll check on this one. Okay, I've got this pulled out and on the microscope. We're just going to look and see if we see anything out of the ordinary. I mean, at this point, I don't see any broken traces. Zoom. Okay. Contacts all look decent. They've got something in each of these little vias. I don't know what, but not entirely sure what that is. But it's okay. So I don't see anything off. Sadly, these all translate to the back, so I can't do the continuity test right off the front. I can do the one, which doesn't look bad from this point, but right, I mean, okay, let's flip it over, have a look. Actually, let's look at the surface pins before we get too crazy. Fix my light. Oh, look at that. So we'll fix that first before we get anywhere. It's not the first time this has happened to me, but I'd check it first. Let's flip this way. I've seen quite a few videos where that corner pin It's just not quite seated right. Before we move on, let's check this. It's always the corners. Okay, one pin. Where is it? Right here. One pin. Okay, let's flip over and have a look on this side before we solder that, just in case. Yeah, everything looks good. I don't see any corrosion on the board. We're so tight in here that focus goes away quick. Possibly there. It looks okay. Doesn't look like it's broken, but we can test that. Zoom back out. Let's test that before I solder that. Really hard to trace that with that close. All right. So I'm pretty sure it goes to here. Okay. And then, cool. That's good. That's good. Okay. So we're gonna get this fixed. And this should be super simple. Just a little bit of flux. Off. I always pre-tin my iron. It should be that. That should be it. Solid, solid. We could probably hit this next one too. Promise I'm not shaky. Okay. Easy. Let's wipe it off. Test it. All right. We have soldered that pin in, cleaned it up. Let's give it a go. Well, it does Nintendo properly this time. Bam! Look at that. Top gun. No problems. So we'll put this back together. Oh man. Okay, calling that a win. Let's move on to the next one. All right, this one is skateboarding. Let's focus just a little better here. Actually, let's drop down, zoom in on these pins. Okay, so this one also doesn't work. I don't know about this. Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Maybe just look. The angle looks funny. Just light. This one's seen a bit more wear and tear. You can see the masking coming off. And this one again has white stuff in the holes, in the vias. So we'll just do a once over. Once again, we're going to check the pins. This one did not move the first time, so it might be a different problem, but well, maybe not. Maybe not. That one moved way too easy. Okay, let's flip it around. The light's better. Okay, so that side lifted. Got a pin that's lifted. Now this one definitely has, so we can see here, I don't see a break in there. Just some of the solder mask that's coming off. That looks fine. That looks fine. That looks okay too. Let's get this out. Those look alright. They're not great, but they're okay for now. And that one looks fine. Okay. Just kind of some wear, but nothing that should break it. Okay. I'll have to keep an eye on that solder mask. Okay, let's come up and out and solder this back together. Let's get my clamp. Let's just validate that is the right one. It is the right one. A little bit of flex. Trust me, that's just like what's oozing out the tip. That's not even a lot. Everything's so small that it looks ginormous. Just like always, try not to shake everything to death. Get that one happy too. Cool. All done. All done. All done. Clean it up and test it. Okay, we got skateboarding fixed. Let's slap it back in the case and give it a go. Well, wouldn't you know? It's working too. It's really dark, this one. But it is working. It's really annoying. It's good to go. Cool. Move on to the next one. This one probably is going to be the hardest one. Mario Kart. Let's get into it. All right, this one's Super Mario World. Now with this one, I can already see someone has done something here because there's flux everywhere. All over the place. But we're going to go ahead and do the pin test again, because there's no point in fighting it if it's not going to work. But yeah, these definitely look reflowed. But yeah, no one cleaned it when they were done. They just left it as is. Well, the pins are solid. I don't know if there's supposed to be a component there. I do have another copy floating around if we need to look at that. Yeah, just junk. Maybe I'm going to clean this chip anyway here, this ROM chip. Just because everything's messy. Oops. Still. See, looks so much better already. Little bits of cotton everywhere. Man. Anyway. Looks good. So we're going to test this. I'm going to get a little closer in on these pins here. I did find it curious. I did open up my cartridge to validate that it is like this and not where it should be. Well, should be being. I don't know. Anyway, new to me. get the multimeter out. There. Okay. Let's clean this off some more. I can look at this chip a little better. So apologize. This one's the mask ROM. The other one is not. See, that pin looks not terribly solid, but look. Oh, well, I found the problem right here. The mask ROM is cracked in half. So, yeah, look at that. He's dead, Jim. Here. You can see it a little better. Yeah, look. So this one is unfortunately toast. So I don't know if they tried to fix it after it was broken, or if it was broken before, or if it cracked when they were trying to fix it. Kind of hot air on this, but that's why that one's dead, and that's the end of this one. It's toast, 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 toast. This next one is a PS2 memory card. Okay, so this one was diagnosed as not being recognized in the PlayStation. It looks fairly clean inside. I don't see any corrosion or anything. Pins are filthy. Could be just a pin cleaning because they are dirty. But since I have it open, we'll go do the pin check. As I solved most of our issues here. And if the pin check comes back good, I will clean it and stick it in the PS2 and go from there. That's so far so good. Okay. I'm marking, well, unless we find something on this side, which we don't because it's spotless. So let's clean these off real good. Give it a shot. Whoosh, they're on there good. I do have some little tricks I can do, so. So we can either use magic eraser or we can use actual pencil erasers. I have also done fiberglass pens if needed. It's gonna be really hard to get this on cameras because they're okay. They look much better. So I will go ahead and stick this back in and give it a test.